Hi, I'm Julia and I'm a travel risk analyst at GWS Production. Global Warning System and our Safeture app provide solutions to keep business and leisure travelers safe while abroad. We give you all the information you might need about terrorism, earthquakes, hurricanes, or other important events that might affect your travels. To learn more about us, please visit globalwarningsystem.com. Today, we're talking about Brazil. Now, Brazil is currently going into the second round of its presidential election. In the first round, no candidate was able to reach a majority. And in the second round, taking place on the 28th of October, Brazil will have to choose between two candidates, Jair Bolsonaro and Fernando Haddad. But before we go into the election, we'll have to tackle the political climate in Brazil. The outgoing president, Michel Temer, currently has an approval rating of only 2%. Mr. Temer was appointed after his predecessor, Dilma Rousseff, was impeached in 2016 when she was found guilty of tampering with government accounts. Since becoming president, Mr. Temer has survived 2 congressional votes, which, if they had gone against him, could have seen him face trial on corruption charges. Only last month, federal police accused Mr. Temer of engaging in money laundering and taking bribes. He has, however, denied any wrongdoing. One of the key issues in this election is crime, which has been increasing in Brazil. Only last year, over 60,000 homicides were reported. Violence against women is particularly high, and minority groups are mostly exposed to violence and murder. Both sides of the election have promised to fix this. Jair Bolsonaro was the candidate to receive the most votes in the first round of the elections. His popularity lies in his promises to clear out corruption and deal with the widespread crime. But Bolsonaro is also known for harsh comments about minorities and his rhetorics about the electoral process. Bolsonaro said he will accept no result other than his own victory. In response to this, tens of thousands of people have taken to the streets in an anti-Bolsonaro protest movement. Safeture always recommends travelers to avoid all demonstrations and public gatherings due to the risk of violence and escalations. And with the dangers connected to this election, it's especially stressed. As the second round of elections is coming up, further heightened security can be expected, such as police deployments in urban areas and security checks on major motorways. Here are actions we recommend if a demonstration occurs. Remain aware for signs of increased tension in your vicinity and avoid all protests and large public gatherings due to potential for escalation. It is recommended to stay clear of any demonstrations to avoid getting caught in the clashes or be mistaken for a participant. Be aware of the risk of traffic disruptions in your vicinity. Limit travel in the area and seek alternate routes. Large-scale protests may cause significant disruptions to local traffic, especially in urban areas. Monitor local media outlets and the Safeture Information Service regularly. Before your travels, make sure to check if there are any upcoming protests in your destination. Safeture offers alerts and travel advice for travelers to reduce any inconvenience when a protest is nearby. Thanks for watching, travel safe, and enjoy your stay in Brazil.